Alrighty, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to another London session live stream. And we just had London opening about 9 minutes ago, and we're looking at GJ today. So again, there's not much in the works here for London session here. We have GDP news coming up in about 2.5 hours, or actually just under 2.5 hours. Medium impact, and then we have CAD news coming up, the CAD CPI, about half an hour after New York opening, right? But nonetheless, this is the range I'm looking at for GJ. Again, didn't make it all the way here, but it could come back down. And I'm looking at the 15-minute, 30-minute EMAs to be tapped, and then consider buy stops above this level right here. So GJ buy stops at 189.200, and again, just to bring it back to this range here, which was from yesterday. And again, if you did take the setup here, as you can see, it would have been a clean run here, right, all the way down, right? So if anybody did take the setup here along myself during the stream, you can see it was a clean ride, clean call, and straight to TP. Right, so we'll come back here now, and now I'm looking for GA to continue the push. However, with London opening, it's making a move down, and again, I'm leaning on the buys here, but I'm going to allow it to push down here further and see if we can get the setup here. But 189.200 seems like a reasonable setup here. Again, I believe it was a similar range here, a similar level here from yesterday, but nonetheless, we are looking at the long position. Again, I would go to at least 25 pips to the top end over here, but I'll keep it at 25. I think that's fair. And let's see, so TP would be 189.450. And stop loss 250 ticks, 25 pips, 188.950. So this would be the stop loss. Right there. Alrighty. So you can see the EMAs lie, the 5 minutes right there. However, the 15-minute EMA, the 30-minute EMA, and the 1 hour is close by as well. Right. So again, I'm leaning on the 15 and 30-minute EMA being respected, and looking for a reversal right back up top. And that's what the setup is all about. And you can see it has respected this range level here. One down, tap up top, came right back down, tap the EMA, and didn't make it all the way here. But again, this was London opening. Could push down, tap the EMAs again, and then bounce back up top and complete this level here. And the larger range top end, which is a part of the setup that I have here, which would make it 25 pips, and could get up top here. Right, so that's what I'm looking at. Of course, it's all about how we execute here. And again, I am going to wait for a new 15-minute candle. I mean, it's just a minute left. And Sternly is making a push down here. Current candle has no top wick. making an aggressive push here. Let's see how the new 15-minute candle opens up. Again, I'm leaning on it to make an aggressive push, and then I could potentially take the buy stops if it does have enough of a distance between the price and the buy stop entry level here, right? But again, waiting out for the new 15-minute candle, and then we'll see what happens from there. Alrighty, so GJ is coming back down here, and let's see if we can make another push here. It's 3 minutes in to the new 15-minute candle, and again, looking for that push. Certainly can give it to us. What I'm looking for overall is the price to reach at least somewhere over here for me to feel confident in taking the buy stops here, right? Which I think will give us at least 5 pips. 4.5, so let me just go 5 pips. Yeah, somewhere over here. If price can reach down here, I'll certainly feel confident in taking the buy stops. Right, and yes, good morning. Again, we'd love to know if anybody did hold on to the setup here that was called live yesterday. I did, exit the stream as I continue the stream on Zoom with the membership members, but this was a clean call yesterday. All right, clean range trade here. You can see a clean move, and it did eventually bounce back up as well, and made the move back here, as you can see on the right. And now we're entering another range slightly above the previous range that was traded, and Again, I don't feel it's ready yet. I still feel price is going to come down. There's EMAs here, 15, 30-minute EMA. The 1 hour EMA is, I think, somewhere down here. Yep, right there. So the 1 hour, I think, is a perfect place mark for price to reach before I consider setting the buy stops. Right, again, it's not too far away. It was as close as 9.5 pips. Now it's about 14 pips. Again, certainly a possibility. Alrighty. Alright, it's another push here. Again, we don't need much movement for GJ to reach down here, right? It's just under 14 pips. A little less now. But it's definitely an area where I will consider if price reaches down in this territory here between the bottom end of this range and the 1 hour EMA, for which I've put a place mark, I will consider the buy stops. All right, so let's see. It's 9 minutes left before a new 30-minute candle. And so let's look at the 15 and 30-minute time frames. You can see the 30-minute EMA right there. And certainly a possibility for the buy stops here. I feel that the way the markets are moving right now, especially with GJ here, you can certainly get the reversal. All right, there we go. We got a nice push going here. Let's see. 7 minutes to go. Wow, okay. Wow, what a nice push here. Wow, look at that. Look at that. So now it's probably nearly tapping the 30-minute EMA. It's getting very close to the 1 hour EMA for the 2 hours down there, and the 4 hours pretty much way further down. But what a nice push here. Again, still 7 minutes to go before a new 30-minute candle. And only 4 pips away from the 1 hour EMA. It's less than that now. What a push here. Wow. Still 2 minutes left for a new 5-minute candle. And it's still pushing here. Oh yeah, what a beautiful push here. Alrighty. So a minute away from a new 5-minute candle. It pushed past, or at least tapped the 30-minute EMA, pushing past it. And we got a new 30-minute candle in 6 minutes, a new 5-minute candle in just a few seconds now. Wow, what an aggressive push. All right, let's see what happens here, right? So again, I will consider the buy stops if it pushes past this level right here, right, which is the 1 hour EMA. All right, here's a new 5-minute candle. Let's see. Does it continue the move here? Okay, it appears it is. So again, it did tap the 15 and 30-minute EMAs. So now we're about 5 minutes away from a new 30-minute candle, a new 15-minute candle. So it may reject at this level. And so I have to decide now whether I want to enter, right? If it does reach the 1 hour EMA, would I want to enter before the new 30-minute candle here, right? So I got to decide. It appears that it just reversed from here, but again, still not confident yet with price reversing yet, right? So let's see. I'm gonna wait it out. 4 minutes to go before a new 30-minute candle. So what we could see is that price kind of ranges here in the next few minutes, and then with the new 30-minute candle makes that push and then comes right back up top. So that's what we could see. That's what I'm actually going to wait out for, because again, I don't feel it's ready yet. It did indeed tap the 15 and 30-minute EMAs. However, there's a new 15 and 30-minute candle coming up in less than 4 minutes. Right? The fact that there's a new 30-minute candle coming up in just a few minutes and it just tapped the 30-minute EMA, that's not good assurance for me to go ahead and assume the reversal, has started. So I'll wait this out and see. All right, 3 minutes to go. Oh, wow. What an aggressive push right back up top. Wow. Again, I don't think that the full reversal will occur here, but wow, what a push right back up top. We're 2 minutes away now. Again, I still see GJ potentially coming back down, tapping the 1 hour EMA. It didn't quite get there, but it may get there. And I will wait it out. Just under 2 minutes to go here. See what happens here. Right, so it is rejecting the 5-minute EMA now. Potentially coming back down. Under 2 minutes to go. So again, I have not entered the setup. Still waiting here. It was a nice push right back up top. However, still feel it'll come back down, and then I will consider the buy stops, I believe, the next time around. Right, so if it does pull back 1 hour EMA, I will consider the buy stops then. Alrighty, a minute left, new 30-minute candle. You can see it was a nice rejection here. However, because it's a wick here, the new 30-minute candle can open up, come down, tap the 30-minute EMA again, tap the 1 hour EMA, and then come back around and close up top. And that's what I see what's going to happen here with GJ. Feel like it's a strong potential move here. All right, well, here comes the new 30-minute candle. Here it comes. Alrighty. Okay. As you can see, that's a 30-minute candle right there. Can certainly continue pushing here. And leaning on that. Let's see here. Nice push. Again, we're not even a minute into the new 30-minute candle, so we can certainly see it pushing here. Oh, well, here comes a push. Well, right away. Just a minute in. Alrighty, back on GJ here. So it did again make that push. It's tapping the 30-minute EMA once again, as I mentioned. That's what we're looking at. And past that is the 1-hour EMA, which is why I have this ray placed here. So if it does get there, I'll certainly consider the buy stops for GJ. All right, well, here it comes again, very close again. It's closer this time around. But what is it, 3 pips away? It was 3 pips away. Now it's probably about double that. Yeah, about 6 pips. Can I check gold? So I am actually analyzing gold as I am streaming here. And again, I do go on mute from time to time on the YouTube stream. But the YouTube stream is only going to consist of one setup that I display. The other ranges, right, the other pairs that I trade are gold and USDCAD, along with GJ, which is what you guys see on YouTube. But for the membership members, again, they see all the 3 different pairs, right? So all the pairs with the ranges that I display. So as I'm doing the YouTube stream, if there is setups, or there are setups that form for gold and USDCAD, I do put the YouTube stream on mute and analyze and possibly place a trade for those pairs as well. But you have to be a membership member for that. to have access to all three pairs that I do trade. Right? So again, the YouTube stream is only going to have one pair visible. But if you would like all three pairs visible and setups to be discussed, as I do discuss while the YouTube stream is going on and beyond, right? So pre-stream, post-YouTube stream, and during the stream as well. That's a benefit of being a membership member, right? So I do have analysis for gold. We are looking at a setup right now actively for gold, but again, that's only for the membership members, right? For GJ, I'm looking at the setup here as well. For the buy stops, I need this push here right back down for me to consider the buys. Close, but not quite yet. Still 7 pips away. Alrighty. Alrighty, still waiting for this push. Can we get it? Do we get it? Do we not? I believe again it is going to come back down. And certainly the 1 hour EMA looks like a reasonable target for the price to reach. And then after, I will consider the buy stops. But again, still not quite yet. Alrighty, guys. It did tap it there, but as a new 5-minute candle coming up here, so not quite yet. There we go. So nice push. Nice push. You can see it's about 6 pips above. I like this push coming here, so I will consider But let the new 5-minute candle come up and open up, and then I will consider setting buy stops here. And certainly a strong possibility here. Let's see. All right, any second now, new 5-minute candle. Close call here. All right, here's a new 5-minute candle again. I'm not going to enter yet. Waiting for a push right back down. Right back down for me to consider. So it's again, it's very close. It was just a few pips away for me to consider the buy stops from the current candle, about 3 pips. Now it's about 5 pips. Let's see. So GJ again, still patiently waiting. Can it get to the bottom end? Right here where the 1-hour EMA is. Can it get there? And I think this is going to be a solid setup here. Alrighty, so GJ again, you can see it continues to pull down here, and it can certainly, again, reach the 1 hour EMA, as you guys can see, as they already did, but it can once again, and that's what I'm waiting for before I consider the buy stops. Again, patience wins here. Had a lot of chances to enter the buys, multiple attempts here, for a price to push down, and multiple chances where I could have considered right here the buys, even this push here as well, even this current candle where it opened up, but again, did not feel confident as it did not give me a clear run below the 1 hour EMA. And so since I didn't get that, and I will again be strict with my rules, so I will wait out, and if it does it this time, this time around, although there's no top wick on the current candle, it is pushing. If it pushes past the 1 hour EMA, I will consider the buy stops this time. Right, we still have, it's a new 15-minute candle. There's no top wick on the current 15-minute candle, and it is pushing here. Okay, I'll take that. There we go. A little bit more of a push here. You can see the 1 hour EMA is right there. Just need a little bit more of a push here. 3 to 4 pips. Certainly giving us that push. Again, it is a new 15-minute candle. Can it go all the way? Close. Great, Danny. Hope you've been well as well. Again, a little slower movement yesterday. Although that one setup that we had for GJ, again, with all the viewers here, would love to know if anybody caught this move along with myself, which was called on the stream. It was a clean call all the way down. And you can see GJ did make this pullback and respected the range once again. Came right back up top. Phase 2 account. So again, the CEO of Funding Pips is very active, and it's unfortunate. A lot of things are going on in the prop firm world, right? Some are moving to futures, right? Especially U.S. residents, citizens, and some have moved on to DX trades, or DX trade the platform. Right, since Metacoats is pretty much, removing or asking for all the brokers and the prop firms to remove U.S. citizens and residents. So that's a big, big change right there. And so, of course, new purchases by U.S. citizens or U.S. clients is not possible from, nearly a majority of the prop firms now. It'll probably be all of the prop firms very soon, maybe by the end of this week. So no new purchases of any prop firms by U.S. clients. And the current U.S. clients that do have a prop firm challenge will have to move on to a new platform, right? And some already have. So if you're, a U.S. client and you are trading FTMO, most likely you have moved on to DX Trade, right? So FTMO did give or make available the logins for DX Trade. It's the web platform right now, currently. And so that is pretty active. Again, I have used it myself as well. And just got to get a little hang of it. But it's half decent. A little slower, but still can get executions on time. And again, just got to get the hang of it, right? But yes, one other thing, if you are a U.S. client, right, you are a U.S. citizen or resident, and you want to go with a prop firm, you may be able to right now if the prop firm that you would like to go with has not removed any new purchases from U.S. citizens and clients, but it's a very short run of time right now, right? So you may want to, maybe purchase, and whenever you're ready to trade it, you can, but soon enough they won't be accepting anybody new, right? Any new U.S. client. So for I don't know how long, we'll see how long that is, but pretty much, we don't know what the future holds. But all the best to all the U.S. clients and residents, with their journeys here, because again, it may be the end of prop firms for U.S. clients eventually, right? Because now, you have DX Trade, you have other platforms, but how long are those platforms going to survive, right? Just like MetaTrader and MT4 and MT5. So huge challenges for prop firms. Some may not last, since a large market share is the U.S. for, I would say, probably majority of the prop firms, right? As long as it's not more than 50% or 40% or a significant percentage, where they're surviving off pretty much the U.S. clients, and I wouldn't be surprised if many are. But it's definitely a huge turn in the prop firm industry, and don't be surprised if some prop firms are no longer in existence within the next 15, 20, 30 days. Because these other platforms, to integrate them, right, and to have licenses and so forth, are, I would believe, more expensive than Metacodes, right, than MT5 and MT4. And they won't be able to gray label them right through a broker. That's what was going on with platform 4 and 5, right? They were going through brokers and gray labeling, but that's probably not a possibility anymore. So yeah, we don't know what's going to go on, or what's going to happen in the next 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, a month, 2 months from now, right? Even though prop firms are moving on to different platforms, even those platforms, we don't know what their length or shelf life is, as far as having or giving access to U.S. residents, even existing clients that do have challenges, right? For all new purchases, most prop firms are gonna, I think all prop firms won't have a chance anymore beyond this week. That's why you see a lot of prop firms coming out every day now. We don't accept new U.S. clients, new U.S. residents, right? So buckle up, because it's gonna be one hell of a ride. And even though, again, it does not affect anyone outside the U.S., because, again, the reliance on the U.S. market, we don't know what's going to happen. Alrighty. So again, GJ did not make a push. Not fully yet. And let's see here. Let's see. Does GJ make that push? But right now, personally, I'm not ready for the GJ buy stops. Alrighty, GJ's already making that push. Already making that push here. Does it reject at the 5-minute EMA or does it continue pushing up here? So the right call here. However, did not want to take the chance because again, I still felt that GJ could have pushed down here and made a push past the 1-hour EMA before a potential reversal, for which I would have already set the buy stops at this point. Right now, if it does continue pushing up here, the move unfortunately would have been missed, and we could see GJ coming all the way up top here, right to the TP target here, right? So if that happens here, that's that is a missed move, and we're gonna have to look for a new setup there. But again, the markets are moving, nicely in a range, and definitely gonna get a lot more setups this week. So that's a good sign. Since it was a slower week last week, but nonetheless still profitable. All right, so let's see. We got 3 minutes left. New 1-hour candle coming up. Does GJ settle in this small range right here? You can see right here. It's not too large here, and GJ can certainly come back down 11, 12 pips. It's not a tough push right back down, especially with the way GJ is moving right now. Look at that. It can certainly come down, and it's a new 1-hour candle coming up here, and the 1-hour EMA is below the price, about 10 pips below. So certainly a very achievable target here for a price to reach to the 1-hour EMA and beyond, and then I can safely consider the GJ buy stops. And let's see what happens. Here comes the new 1-hour candle. Let's see. All right. So this is where the 1 hour candle is going to close. And this is where the new 1 hour candle opens up. Alrighty. Nice push. Alrighty, another attempt here. Can DJ make it all the way back down? Let's see. Again, struggling here, but again, the 1 hour EMA continues to climb up here as well. And it is a new 1 hour candle just 2 minutes in. So you can certainly see that push happening. And again, it's not far off from where the price is right now. It's about 8.5, 9 pips. Does it make it back? Or does it continue pushing here? All right, let's see. Again, you can see GJ is certainly struggling here to move up here because of the EMAs. Let's see. All right, guys, I'm going to stick around here on the YouTube stream for another 5 minutes, and then I'll continue rest on Zoom with the membership members. If we don't get this move down here within the next 5 minutes, I will call it a stream. And again, I will continue the stream, however, on Zoom. So let's see what happens here. And struggling to come back down. So beautiful push. Let's see. Alrighty. Again, still struggling here. No top wick, new 5-minute candle. But it's still not coming back down yet. It could certainly continue up here. All right, it is right up here again. It could make that full push if it doesn't come back down. Certainly respecting the range here, the bottom end here. Alright, guys, another couple minutes here. If it does not make that push, again, I will continue on Zoom. Because it may just range in a small zone before maybe making that attempt back down and then a potential reversal, right? But just gonna have a little patience here. Let's see. No, doesn't appear to be coming down right away here. Again, it was a new 1 hour candle, so I understand that it may take a little more time before coming back down. Yep, certainly not pushing down yet. All right, guys. Yeah, it is pushing up here. Again, it may still make that move down here, but it's going to take some time. I will continue on Zoom now with the membership members. So again, appreciate everyone joining in on YouTube. But we will continue tomorrow. Appreciate you guys joining. Safe trading as always. Take care. And I'll be back tomorrow.